Davies questioned them separately, but their responses were vague and unconvincing. William claimed to have been asleep in his room all night, while Amelia said she had been out at a social gathering. "I know you're all grieving, but I need your cooperation," Davies said, his voice firm. "This is a murder, and we need to find the killer." The family members remained tight-lipped, their expressions unreadable. Davies felt a growing sense of unease. There was something about this case, something that felt different, something that gnawed at him. As he continued his investigation, Davies began to notice a pattern. The family members, despite their outward grief, seemed strangely detached, their emotions muted. Their stories, while consistent, lacked any real depth, any personal connection to the victim. Davies decided to take a different approach. He decided to focus on the financial situation of the Cavendish family. He had learned that Lady Eleanor had been struggling to keep the manor afloat, that she had been forced to sell off valuable possessions to make ends meet. He started with the servants, questioning them about the family's finances, about any unusual transactions or disappearances of valuables. The servants, initially reluctant, began to open up, revealing a web of secrets and betrayals. They told him about the family's lavish spending, about their debts, about the rumors of a secret gambling addiction that had consumed Lord Cavendish. They told him about the family's desperation, about the desperate measures they had taken to maintain their lifestyle. Davies pieced together the puzzle, the pieces slowly falling into place. The murder wasn't simply a random act of violence. It was a carefully planned act, a desperate attempt to escape a web of financial ruin. He realized that the killer wasn't an outsider, but someone within the family, someone driven to desperation by their financial woes. He narrowed down his suspects, focusing on the family members who had the most to gain from Lady Eleanor's death. William, the eldest son, stood to inherit the manor and its vast fortune. He had been estranged from his mother for years, but there had been whispers of a recent reconciliation, perhaps a ploy to gain her favor. Amelia, the daughter, was known for her extravagant lifestyle and her mounting debts. Lady Eleanor had been her financial lifeline, but her death could free Amelia from her financial obligations. Davies focused on the financial records, meticulously examining every transaction, every account, every receipt. He discovered a series of suspicious transactions, large sums of money transferred to various accounts, all linked to William and Amelia. He confronted them with his findings, presenting them with the evidence. William, his face pale and drawn, confessed. He had been in dire financial straits, his gambling debts mounting. He had seen Lady Eleanor's death as a way out, a chance to secure his future. Amelia, her eyes filled with tears, denied any involvement. She claimed she had been unaware of her brother's plans, that she had been tricked into helping him. Davies, however, was not convinced. He had seen the look in Amelia's eyes, the flicker of guilt, the faint hint of complicity. He knew she had been involved, even if she had not been the one to strike the fatal blow. The case was closed, the truth revealed. The Cavendish family, once known for their wealth and influence, was now forever stained by the blood of their own. Davies, as he left the manor, felt a sense of weariness. He had solved the case, but the truth had left a bitter taste in his mouth. The family's secrets, their greed, their desperation, had all played a role in the tragedy. He knew that the Cavendish family would never be the same. Their wealth and influence were gone, replaced by a legacy of shame and guilt. And as the rain continued to fall, a sense of foreboding hung in the air, a reminder that even in the most opulent of settings, darkness could lurk beneath the surface.